Oh, back like I never left. What's up, Buzz? Welcome to Wanna Buy It. And today we have the Anchorworks B600 video bar. This is going for $220 right now. I'll put the link down below so you guys can check it out and see if this just dropped. This is one of the big things at CES that everyone was talking about, was this video bar from Anchorworks. So they sent it out to me just to let you guys know. They sent it my way. I definitely want to check it out and see what all the hype was about. We do have like a live me using it, using the audio from the webcam. I'm not using no headphones, no external mic, none of that. It's all the audio from the webcam. And down below you can click the timeline and find that part where we start testing out what this video bar can do. All right, so everything that it comes with, as you guys seen, it does come with different outlets. So if you're traveling, you need to plug it up, different countries and stuff. I know there's a lot of business people out there, a lot of people going somewhere for a while, staying in different countries. It has different outlets, so if you're working from home or whatever country you're in, they got you covered. So they do have different outlets for you. One thing I didn't want to mention is you can mount this as well. You don't have to just put it on your top of your monitor. There is a mount for this if you wanted it off the side or any of that also. The Anchorworks does come with a USB-C to C that connects to your computer, but I don't have a brick for that. So make sure you guys, I just say get a brick just in case, or get it says use a Anchor USB-C to USB if you want to get that. I just used a whole bunch of them because this is a tech channel, so I get a whole bunch of wires, and I end up finding one that works. I did use two that didn't connect the camera to my PC, so just be careful for that. If you don't have a USB-C to USB-C, hopefully you have a USB-C to just regular USB that plugs in to your PC or your laptop or something that will work. That was one issue that I wanted to say, so just be careful, you guys. Hopefully you guys have that. If not, buy the Anchor USB-C, just regular USB. So it's an all-in-one, you get everything. You get a speaker, as you guys can see right here. This is all speaker right here. Now I tested out the sound. Matter of fact, let's do up the sound test right now.
For the game, yeah, platinum dicey, yeah, name go hot, yeah, milk spicy, yeah, she wants maxi, yeah, I precise, yeah, verse Marasti, yeah, second pricey.
So I tested out the sound, and it kind of sounds like one of those small little portable speakers, something like a JBL Clip, but more in the little budget range. That's the kind of audio you'll be getting. It's not crazy loud, but it's surprisingly good volume from a webcam. So you'll probably be looking at like one of those like Tri-Bit Storm boxes, those little small speakers. That's kind of the audio that you will get out of this speaker from this video bar. So one of the other features they talk about on the website and stuff is they have 4 built-in mics inside of this webcam. That's one thing we will be testing out later in the video, so you guys want to check that out too, so stick around. But another thing they talk about is it has voice radar, and what that is it will amplify your voice around, if there's background noise going on, it will focus on your voice, amplify it, and quiet down the background noise and the surroundings around you a little bit. So that's really cool that they have something like that. So it does have a built-in light, so let's flip it open so you guys can see it. This is it right here. So you have a built-in light, and it does have a little touch control where you can just slide it up and down to brighten the light or dim it down. So they do have that as well. So you have that on there, and the light is pretty bright, which we also tested out. And then right here is your webcam, and with the camera you're gonna get 2K 2K quality, but also it drops down to 1080p, 780, even lower if you're having any problems with your computer, it can't handle the 2K or any of that. You can drop it down if you need to. All right, so now let's hop on the computer, and I'm gonna show you guys the screen and show you guys how it looks using this webcam and sounds. Like I said, we're going to be using the 4 built-in mics that comes in this webcam. So, and we're also going to see how that software that they want you to download, how that operates, and everything you can do with it if you look to purchase this. So let's see what this all-in-one webcam can do. All right, but so now we're in the Anchorworks software that they want you to install. That right when you open the box, you'll see it. You go there, you install the software. So as you can see, got my room behind me, got the little green screen in the back. We got our luggage right here that we just bought because we're going to the Philippines. So we got that right here. We're all set. So let's see everything that this can do. So this is me, of course. We have just light from the window only right now. And we're gonna bump the brightness up. As you guys can see on here, it's on 1, we're at 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's just max it out. So this is max right now, max brightness. This is what it looks like. And you can also change the color temperature. As you can see, my face is starting to change a little bit. So that's what we got going on there. Let's test it out with the lights off. I didn't mean to say lights off. Let's close the blinds. Iconic's closing the blinds. So we basically got darkness in here. All we got is the light from the webcam on 1, as you guys can see on there. I'm gonna turn it off and hit the off switch. So it gives it a little bit of something, and we'll put it back on max. And it really lights it up just by itself. I have nothing else going on in here. Let's change the temperature and see if it's a bigger difference. Now it's in the darkness. Not too much for me, but I'm kind of colorblind. So, and we're dropping it back down. So we just have the screens on in here. That's not really that bright behind me. So that brightness kick is really big coming just from the webcam. So that's really clutch. I like what it's doing with that. And let's see what else we got to play with. We also have the different resolutions if you want to switch them from 360p to 2K, and you can switch the angles. You can zoom in a little bit more right here, 78. You can go wider. You see more room behind me, or you can bring it back in. So you got all that as well, and you got other information there. And then you have different brightnesses. This is just basically what, if you want to mess with it, you know, if you're streaming or whatever, you know, talking to people, you want that perfectness for yourself, whatever you want it to look like. You got that here as well, or you can reset it and just leave it how they have it for you. And the thing that we ought to mess with. So that's everything that's in the software. And of course you can update it, check for updates and all that down here. Inspect updates, check it. It's already up to date. We're good to go. Close that out. Back where we were. You got the full screen to see what you see yourself and see everything you got on there. And you just click that and everything on the side will pop up. And you can drop the resolutions as well. We're at 1080p. If your computer can't handle it or something, or if it's glitching out, I guess you can switch the resolutions. And there we go. We're back to the 2K. So looks pretty good. That light bar is clutch. Is really putting in work. So believe the hype on that thing. And let's drop it back down. See? Big difference. I'm loving it. And we're back to the natural light from the window only with the light bar on 1. And if I boost that up, it, you know, gives my face where a shadow is coming from the window, because everything behind me is lit up except for my face because of the shadow, because the way I'm angling. And then boom, that light will fill that all in and it looks good. So I like what's going on here. Let's give myself a little color. Just a little bit. Not a lot, just a little bit. Right there. Boom, I'm ready to stream. Let's do it. All right, bud. So this is what it looks like if you were streaming. I set it up. So that is my desktop wallpaper in the background right there. If you were playing a game, of course, that's what we'll be playing in the background, a game instead of this. But this is what it'll look like in the little box. Now, you don't have to always go fiddle with the brightness on the in the software. There is a touch control right on here, so you can just move it up and down and control the brightness. As you can see, just real quick, it's off right now. We have it on max, so you can do that while you're streaming or any of that, or if you're in a conference call, you can just do that if you don't like the brightness. So this is what you will look like in your little box in the corner. I don't know if it'll let you mess around with it while you're in the stream mode. I see if the Anchor will let me use it while we're like streaming. And I got a notification saying that the camera is being used by another application. So you're gonna have to do all your, you know, the little saturation, the color, any of that editing stuff and the sizing before you get into your stream, because I did get that notification saying that right there, as you guys can see. So that's one of the things you might want to look out for before you go into your call or your stream. So the webcam does flip closed, so if you want to keep your privacy and stuff, I know that's a big thing for a lot of people, especially when it comes to webcams and all that stuff. You guys, like, I know people put tape on it. With this webcam, you could just flip the light over and it'll close and clamp close, so you don't have to worry about that. Let's see if the audio will work. Say if you want to do something like I'm about to go off camera or whatever. Let's see. Let's close it and see. And now it just says the camera is off, but the audio is still going, and this is what's going on. So now I'm about to lift it back up right now. Let's see what we get. And we're back, and the light kicks on just where I left it. It didn't go dim, and went back to max light. So there we go, we're good. And it was instant, it was a quick second. So yeah, there you go, buds. So that's everything you can do in the Anchorworks software and how you can control this webcam. I really like this thing. I think it's, number one, it looks cool, like just closing it. You know, if you want your privacy, you know, there's no slip ups, you know, you're walking around, you know, you don't have to worry about a slip up or any of that streaming wise or business wise, you know, at work. You're going to be set, because you know if that light is closing down, you know you're good to walk around. So I like that for the privacy and to keep people, you know, all up in your stuff. I know that's a big thing. I like this speaker. The sound is a little bit better than I thought. I honestly thought it was gonna sound crappy, but like I said, it's more like one of those small portable speakers. I like this big, like a JBL Clip 4. That's the kind of sound you get out of this. And I didn't think, you still get that webcam-y sound, you know, when you're talking, you know, when you talk on this thing, but it's not that bad. It's not as bad as I thought it would be. So the mics are doing their job. So all around, you know, first impressions of this thing, I really like it. I'm going to be using it more. If anything pops up that I don't like, or I found that I like even more, I will leave it in the comments below and pin it for you guys to check that out. But this was my first impression, and just messing with it and listening to it, and I really like this thing, man. And I needed a webcam, so this thing came out at the perfect time. I seen it being hyped up on CES, and I was like, man, I wish I could get that thing. And then they hit me up, and I was like, what's the chances of that? So if you guys like this video, check out some of my other videos, like right here. We do a lot of speakers, you know, sound test videos. Matter of fact, I'll throw up the small portable speakers I was talking about, so you guys know what kind of sound I'm talking about you kind of get from this type of thing. I'll put those right here for you. But if you guys like this video, please leave a like, a comment, and subscribe. I'll see all you guys in my next videos. Everyone be safe out there. My name is Rodney. This was Wanna Buy It. Peace.